Hey guys, so doing a video, man, shooting it a little guerrilla style, man, free balling it on this, man, not trying to edit shit. So, you know, gonna go through books. I'm just gonna go through all my books, man. I pick up my books every 2 weeks. I make my video every week on what it is I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna go through this and just talk about the stuff that I'm really looking forward to out of this stuff to read. Uh, I enjoy all of it, man. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on my pull list. But just want to go through and talk about this. Also, I picked up a couple of books I wasn't planning on. So, yeah. First off, I got my variants that I picked up. Uh, I picked up Superman number 52. Uh, you know, not a fan of this 52 homage variant. Uh, but it's hard to follow up George Perez's number one and do an awesome job. But this Janin guy is doing a book in the Rebirth, so I mean it's not a bad variant, just not my favorite. I got the Flash variant, which I wasn't planning on picking up, but I picked up Flash number one, and I love the Ivan Reyes cover on number one, so I went ahead and picked this up just because I had a free variant, so I went ahead and picked up the Flash. Uh, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Once again, I quit reading Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, but this Story So Far variant, I had another free variant, so I went ahead and picked this up. And, cool. I went to Hastings, and I picked up this freaking rocking, freaking hip hop Nighthawk variant, which is cool. I've got the Scotty Young variant on Nighthawk coming in, so that'll be awesome. Man, I love this freaking cover, dude. It's just freaking beastly. I got the Scooby Apocalypse variant. I'm a huge Thelma fan, so I went ahead and picked this up just because it was Thelma, and also because the watercolor way that it's done reminds me of Tula Late, even though this is Howard Campbell that did this art. Freaking awesome. I got Batgirl number 52. Honestly, I can't wait to read this because, I've been reading Batgirl all the way through. I like that Bab Star redid this Adam Hughes cover, but she did it with the new Batgirl, and that's awesome to me, man. This is one of the covers that I've really been looking forward to. I hope that I meet Bab Star at some point and I can get that cover signed because anybody that's been following me knows that Adam Hughes cover on Batgirl number one is one of my favorite covers since I've been collecting comics. So, yeah. Got Wonder Woman number 52, the homage cover. I think this is one of the better homage covers because I really like David Finch's art. Not so much in a whole book, but I really like it on this cover. I think it does justice to the Cliff Chain cover on Wonder Woman number one. And yeah, just awesome cover. Then I got Aquaman number 52, the homage cover. All of these homage covers are books that I've read from number one all the way through. So, it's a sad day that all these books are ending. This is, I don't think, the best of these covers, but I just wanted it because of the fact, like I say, I've been reading Aquaman all the way through, so I felt like I should bookend it. So yeah. Then I got DC Rebirth. I can't say I'm crazy excited to read this. After all the Captain America stuff going on this week, I feel like almost anything will be a letdown. So yeah, really gonna check that out at some point. Batman Man from Uncle. Yeah, this last issue. I'll be sad once it's over, but there's another one starting up right behind it. Empty Zone. This is a book I'm really looking forward to. Always look forward to it, man. New issue of this. So, yeah, really looking forward to checking this out. Really like this cover. Jason Sean Alexander, just great things. what I'm really looking forward to this week is this trade of Death Follows by Colin Bunn. Harrow County has been so good, and a standalone story that Colin Bunn does, and the art on this book is just freaking amazing. So, yeah, I can't wait to read Death Follows. Right after I read Revival this week, that'll be right behind it. I got Deadpool, Last Days of Magic. I picked this up because I read Doc Strange and I read Scarlet Witch, and this is kind of a tie into that, so I picked it up. Can't say it's on the top of my list. Sirens, also not on the top of my list. I haven't read any Sirens since issue 1. I've got all the issues that I'm waiting till the series is over, and then I'll read it. Sunflower, also not a book that is at the top of my list. Really good book from 451. Love this cover. But, yeah. Clandestino. I didn't even know I was going to get Clandestino. Black Mask title. But I did. Really don't like this book. But, you know, it is what it is. Got X number 3. I can't wait to read X number 3. Definitely on the top of the stack, man. Love that book. I'm not even going to talk about Blacklist. Not going to talk about Turncoat. Black Road, top of the stack, man. Really liked issue 1 on Black Road. Love Brian Wood. Love everything going on here. So, yeah, check that out. The first thing that I'm going to read this week, I got no doubts whatsoever, is Second Sight from Aftershock. I love this book. It is maybe one of my top 3 series that I'm reading right now. Really, really enjoy this book. Can't wait to see what's going to happen in this issue. Great cover, great everything, man. David Hine, man, just knocking it out of the park with that. Beauty, number 7. Really enjoying the Beauty story. If you're not reading Beauty, I would strongly recommend, man, picking it up in trade. Man, it's a great series. Can't wait to read this issue of Red Sonja. Marguerite Bennett, man, just freaking crazy. Freaking this story. I could not believe that anybody, as good as that Gail Simone was, that anybody could come along behind Gail Simone and do a good story. This Red Sonja is that good, man. Spider-Woman, don't care. Old Man Logan, I'm not really feeling this story. Clean Room, Clean Room's been really good. Can't say that it's going to be something that's going to be the first on my list to read. Joyride, definitely, man. Probably like the second or third book I'll read. Really, really enjoying Joyride from Boom Studios. Can't wait to read what's going on here, man. They find money on the ship and decide to like go on a spending spree on a mall planet. It sounds freaking awesome. Elasticator. I don't understand this series at all, but it's definitely going to be one of the first books I read. Just because maybe there's something in here that will help me better understand what's going on with the story. And like I said before, I can't believe that that this sold out, like, you know, prior to like release on Midtown. Puppet Master. Puppet Master is awesome, but this is a book I'm going to say for the bottom of the stack, so I know that I've got something good to read at the end. Same with Self Storage. Love this cover, man. This self storage cover is awesome. Save this for the bottom of the stack because I love this self storage series, and I don't know how anybody else reads, but I like to put good books in front and really, really good books in back, so that, you know, I have something to look forward to. Got Cry Havoc number 5. I love this cliff chain cover on this book. Cry Havoc's been awesome. You know, it'll be right up there in the books that I'm reading. One of my very favorite books ever finally came back. Man, Tomboy number 5. I love Tomboy, man. You know, check out my review, my my video thing that I did reviewing Tomboy, the first part of it. I freaking love Tomboy, man. And can't wait for this series to come back. I wish I would have got the B cover on this. And I'll probably, I guess, end up ordering the B cover on this because that B cover was amazing. Heartthrob number 2. Really liked Heartthrob number 1, so that'll be curious. Mockingbird. I think I'm about to drop Mockingbird. I'm not really into this series, so I may drop it. Hellcat, man. Hellcat will be somewhere middle of the road, man, because I need something funny in there. And Hellcat is freaking amazing in that, man. They're going to Coney Island, going to hang out. I was going to drop Daredevil, but I'm glad I didn't, because this Elektra story going on was freaking awesome in the last issue. Drax, man. I said Kindergarten Drax, man. He's babysitting these kids. Love this cover, man. Scott Hanna and Scott Hepburn on art on this is amazing. One of my favorite books, man, Captain Marvel. I'm really disappointed that this is going to go into Civil War, which I didn't plan on reading. Bendis is writing the main story, so I may read the main story and then also continue to read Captain Marvel. But, man, I love this freaking book. Last issue on Luther Stroud. That'll be cool. Hope they come out with the Luther Stroud trilogy, because it's 3 books. Hope they come out with that. Strayers. Strayers is going to be real high up on my list, man. Love this book from Aftershock. All these Aftershock books, man, are freaking amazing. If you're not reading books from Aftershock, check out anything from Aftershock, man. Because I guarantee you, man, that Aftershock is offering these writers something different from whatever it is that they're doing in like mainstream type comics. Even like Boom Studios. Like this, Justin Jordan has done a lot of Boom Studios titles, and I really enjoy his writing, anything he does. But this Strayers comic just seems like it's like, just write whatever you want, you know? And I mean, that's what's cool about Aftershock, is it's kind of just like, write whatever you want. Got Starve. I'm about done with Starve, honestly. I think I'm about to go to this on trade, because I'm just not really feeling it issue to issue. Not that it's a bad book, but sometimes I feel like I just buy books because of the fact that I like creators, and I buy this because it's Brian Wood, and I love Brian Wood, but this just seems to me like something that if I were to read it in trade would be so much better. I got my Lazarus hardcover, which is freaking awesome. I can go back now and read both these hardcovers together and get caught up on that story, and that will be freaking amazing because that is such a good series. And yeah, outside of my previews, man, that's about it. Sorry I went so long. Sorry I just bullshitted about everything. But yeah, man, I'll talk to y'all later. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Love comments, man. Talking back and forth, getting to know everybody, man. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all later.